Mother's Day is coming up, and so let's make a little planter for Mom. So I'll show you what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Sculpey clay, which you can make into all sorts of different designs, lots of different ideas with Sculpey. So I have this that I made already. So this is out of the white one, and then you can see I had stamped Mom in there, and then I just put a little plant, and then this one I put a little hole in the bottom. This one I forgot to put a hole in the bottom. So this is another one. This one says, you can see it, Plant Lady. And then I just did a little design on the outside of a flower. I forgot to put the hole in this one, as I said. But little planters, so cute. And you don't need very many supplies for this. So you need Sculpey clay, which you can find at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby if that's near you, I'm sure. Amazon has it as well. So it's going to come in bricks. So this one came in a huge brick, the terracotta color. Not all the colors come in that. There's a variety of colors. They have some that are about this size. So you would need a lot of those to create one if you wanted to do a colorful one. But they have bigger bricks of, here's the white, and then here's terracotta. And then you can see how it's kind of lined. That's so you can break it up easily. I also just use a kitchen knife to cut off as much as I want to use. And it's clay, so you'll need to use your hands to mold it into a ball. And then you'll want to roll it out to the thickness you want. Now I did, those two are probably like 1/4 of an inch thick. And then what you do to make it hard is you bake it after you're done with your design. So super fun for kids to do. So I just found a variety of dishes around my house to use as my molds. So I have a Corningware dish, this is a Pyrex anchor dish, and then I have a bottle as well. I will let you know that it's harder to, so on these two I did it on the outside. So I laid my clay on top of this, did a mold, and then took it off. Because the dish I had used previously, I wasn't sure if it was oven proof or not, since you have to put this in the oven. The second one I did, I believe it was this one or that one, shoot, I can't remember. I did keep it on the container and just baked it with it on the container, since it was a oven proof piece. So on this one, take that off of there, I'm going to try and do it on the inside of this. So I want it to not stick, so I'm just using some olive oil from a spray because I want to be able to get it out of here. These might be oven. No broiler, no stovetop, microwave safe. Okay, maybe not oven. I don't want anything blowing up in my oven. Anyway, all right, so I've got that. I'm gonna roll this out just a tiny bit more. Okay. I think these would also be really cute if you did the rolling and then you had your kids come and they can put their fingerprints in it. All right, so now I'm gonna gently as I can, it's gonna fold in on itself a little bit, which you could either keep if you like that look, or there we go. All right, and then I am just pushing it in where it's kind of folded over on itself because I want it to be more flat. Okay. All right, and then I'm actually going to take my knife again that I used, and I'm going to trim off the excess on top because I don't want that on there. I want it to be more of a flat surfaced. And then the edges that didn't have, I'm just going to bring those up a little bit. You want to try and though keep the thickness the same, just for breakage purposes. There we go. All right, so I've got it in here. See? Okay. I'm actually going to take my knife and kind of make a hole since I don't have my straw. The last one, the round one I did, I used a straw. Don't have my straw at the moment, so I'm just going to make a square. There we go. All right, so I made a little square because I'm going to use this to be a planter. And then I'm going to gently try to get it off of the inside. Just want to be gentle so I don't wreck it as it comes out. There it comes. Okay, there we go. Alright, the sides are not as thick as I had hoped, but that's okay. It's still cute. And then you have stamps, letter stamps, if you want to put anything on the side. So like on this one, I put Plant Lady. This one says Mom. You could put, I mean, any other name on there. I think I'll just do Mom again. So the M and the O. And let's see. I'm just going to gently pick it up. Go to the side. M, O, M. Perfect. And then let me set these out. So then I use a corning dish to put them in before I bake them. And the box will say the instructions, but it's $2.75 for 15 minutes per 1/4 inch of thickness, which these are kind of a 1/4 inch. And then you've got your own little planter. And then we'll bake that. But I also want to show, like, I made this. It's a little, I should have made it a little more pointier, but it's for marking herbs in an herb garden. You can make this even for flowers. You can make a flower design just to stick in a pot, like a little design. That'd be cute. And like I said, they have tons and tons and tons of different colors. They have some that are like iridescent, so they're kind of glittery, which I'm sure like my daughter would love that. You just want to make sure any Sculpey that you have left over, that you put it in a Ziploc or any type of like saran wrap, something to keep air from getting it, because it will start to dry out. It won't harden like this will when it bakes, but it will get dry and then it's harder to work with. So there you have a super easy, super fun for all kids of all ages. And they could even make, they don't have to necessarily make a pot, you can make a tray. That would be super cute, to put a tray for like mom's little trinkets. Yeah, the possibilities are endless.